As the number of out-of-school children continue to increase in the northern Nigeria, especially with the activities of insurgent traditional rulers in northern Nigeria, with UNICEF organizing a conference to discuss the issue. Addressing journalists in Abuja on the forthcoming Northern Nigeria Traditional Rulers Conference on out-of-school children, Terry Durman, UNICEF Chief of Education, says ending this menace can only be done through a collective effort of the government and other partners. Correspondent Gloria Kiba reports.
The record of about 13.2 million out-of-school children has been disturbing to the traditional rulers in the northern region and development experts. There is also another concern over the impact of insurgency and farmers-herders clash in the country, which has continued to increase the number of out-of-school children in the nation. The effect of the rising number of out-of-school children in the country's national development is one that requires to be checked if Nigeria must achieve the 17 Sustainable Development Goals, which seeks international partnership to achieve by the year 2030. The goal 4 of the SDGs is to ensure that by 2030, all girls and boys complete free, equitable, and quality primary and secondary education, leading to relevant and effective learning outcomes. To curtail the rise in these disturbing developments, everyone must make these as their business, and this is what the conference is intended to achieve.
The issue is to put together a formidable group to discuss this phenomenon and find a way through which we can work together to provide as much as possible a solution whereby every child in northern Nigeria will have access within the shortest possible time to education.
And as also mentioned, the weight Nigeria carries in the world, if Nigeria cannot address the issue of out-of-school children, the world cannot address the issue of out-of-school children. That's the importance of Nigeria on the global stage.
With about 13.2 million out-of-school children in Nigeria, engaging the traditional rulers is key in getting the task done. And as custodians of the culture, they will help address socio-cultural practices in their various localities that impact on children's educational development.
This issue is not only of national concern, but of international concern, because one, internally, it is affecting the socio-economic development of the country, and then internationally it is affecting the achievement of many treaties on the education of children.
But by 2050, it is estimated that Nigeria will be the third most populous country, the fourth most populous country in the world, probably the third, after China, India, then Nigeria, the third most populous country in the world. And attaining that height with a preponderance of illiterate citizens and out-of-school children will be a very, very big challenge to the sustainable development of the country.
13.2 million out-of-school children currently in Nigeria will affect the nation's development if not addressed by 2030. It is a call to all Nigerians to, as a matter of urgency, ensure that children have access to quality basic education. Gloria Kiba, Core TV News, Abuja.